Hello, my beautiful people. Welcome back to another very late night at pouring episode. My good friend Kelly and I just got back from Las Vegas. We went to Las Vegas to go to Bloom Fest, which was an incredibly fun event put on by Waterfall Acrylics, our dear friend Karen Dershin. And it was all about blooming, and it was a lot of fun. I have bloomed before through lessons from Karen. It's not my go-to technique, but I had a lot of fun and I learned a few things, and I came home really wanting to play. And one of the things that I took away from that event was being informed about this spinner. This is a 26-inch round glass spinner, like a Lazy Susan for your dining room table. But it's really cool and it's really fun and it spins great, and I'm excited about using it. And I did one test piece earlier that was cool, so I want to play again. These are all leftover colors. Kelly is still over here. Do you want to come on over and say hi? Hi! So we're gonna bloom on this 18 by 24 inch gallery wrap canvas. I'm not using the house paint and the deep base and all that. I just have regular acrylic paints, and I've mixed up some CA with Australian Floetrol and some Amsterdam Blue Violet. So these are all leftovers that we're using, and let's play and have some fun. So thank you, Kel. So we have a base coat here that is a multitude of different colors of drips, but it's very, very pretty. Not too super thin, not super thick. We did add some gel gloss earlier, so it's not as thin as it was before. So that's the base coat color we're using. We also have some Venetian Blue from Modern Masters. We used this a few paintings ago, and Kelly used this in one of her paintings when she was here. It's awesome color, Venetian Blue. I have some Algae from this little Piggy Pigments, which I'm kind of in love with lately. Gorgeous color. This one I think is Golden's Turquoise Phthalo or Amsterdam Greenish Blue. I'm voting for Turquoise Phthalo though, from Golden. This is some Titanium White from Amsterdam. Some DecoArt Americana Decor Metallics in 24 karat gold. I think this is Pearl Blue. Like I said, these are just leftovers we pulled out and we're playing. And this is my CA. So this is Permanent Blue Violet from Amsterdam with Australian Floetrol. So that's about a 2-to-1, 3-to-1 mix. So we're going to be doing a faux bloom tonight because I'm not using the Shelly Art recipe, but we're pretty much doing that same technique. So we're going to start off with what would be the pillow or the base coat, since we're not using, there's kind of a lot on there, but that's okay. I want kind of a lot on there. All right. Now we're going to start with some Venetian Blue. Okay. And I'm going to put some Algae right on top of that because we've learned that the Piggies do really well on top of a darker color. I'm going to put some of that Turquoise Phthalo on there. And a little bit of white. And some gold. And I'm going to put a layer of whatever this pearl one is. I'm going to use one more layer of the Venetian Blue. A lot of paint, but it's okay. And one more layer of Algae, and then I'm going to put some white on the very top. Okay, and now we're going to come in with our cell activator. Give ourselves a nice puddle. Okay.
So CA stands for Cell Activator.
Yes.
Oh, now I get it.
You didn't know that before? Sorry, I thought you knew that. Okay. We're going to use my Makita mini leaf blower, the cordless one, with the progressive trigger. And we're going to blow this up. Do you want to come on over and yes or no me?
Are you going to torch it?
Yeah. She's such a tortured. pretty. I'm excited about this. Which way do you think we should go first? This way? That way. Okay. All right. Are you ready, husband of awesomeness?
Aye, lass, that I am.
So we're gonna hit this about here, and we're gonna blow this way first. Here we go. Okay, that was cool. Let's go this way now. Ready, honey? Okay. Kind of cool. I'm gonna leave it. One more. I'm gonna blow one more through here. Ready, honey? Okay. Still seems to be a lot of CA over here. I'm going to blow it one more time off this edge. Ready, sweetie? That's okay. I'm alright. I'm actually going to do that same thing up here. Okay. I think it's really pretty.
Looks like a pansy.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Wait, what'd you call me?
A pansy. You are what you are.
Thought I was a cream puff. Okay. So now we're going to give this a minute so that it collects back in the center. And then we're going to put a little bit more flow extender around it. And we're going to spin it. And we might do some tilting as well. Exciting stuff though. This cell structure is so pretty in here. That's beautiful. So much fun to like learn little tips and tricks about other techniques that haven't previously been your favorite. You know, and I think even though these cells are really pretty, this blue in here is kind of bugging me, so I'm going to blow that one more time. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
I really like that streaky effect. Maybe we'll do one more over here too. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. There's a line there now. And now there's a line on the other side, but I'm not going to blow it anymore. Stop laughing. All right. So, I know what Kelly's going to say. There's a lot of black, purple in there in the CA, and I could blow it again.
Over here.
Blow this.
This has cells in it. This does not.
So you think we should blow that?
You can either blow it out or you could
I'm
blow
gonna
it with
tilt
a
it,
straw.
I was gonna tilt it later
That's fine, but you could blow it with a straw.
and make more cells there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you need a straw?
Kitchen, there's straws
It's alright. It's alright.
on the counter.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
I don't want to.
She don't want to.
It's It's okay. I'm a stubborn jackass, remember? Okay, do you think I have enough on here? Do you think I need to put some more
I
flow
would
extender?
put some flow extender
Just on the
here.
corners.
Probably that's okay, but down there definitely.
The thing's not centered, so it's gonna get wonky. It's not centered, so
It's okay.
It's okay.
It's all right. So I don't know if this is a traditional faux bloom or if I tilt it out, does it make it deconstructed? Or
It's a Mina bloom.
I see. It's a faux bloom.
non-traditional bloom.
Well, it's faux because it's not using house paint stuff.
Oh,
Remember that deep base and all
yeah,
that?
no, I remember that.
You remember when you went in?
That stinky stuff.
And they wouldn't let you buy it. They kept telling you must be wrong.
Yeah.
He was so pissed.
No, you have to put color in it.
No, you don't. That's not what I'm doing. I don't want to. I'm just gonna use the stick. I do like the spinner a lot though. So I got the spinner on wayfair.com, and it was on sale for like $67, which is pretty cool. But it's like a 26-inch or 26.5-inch spinner. It's pretty awesome. Nice and big, and it's glass, so it's sturdy. It doesn't look like there's a lot of parts to break, which is pretty awesome. Okay. All right. Spin this out a little bit. You'll like this part because it's so low profile HOA, it doesn't actually splatter a lot.
Okay.
A little more strength on it. I'd say it wasn't going to splatter at all. Yeah, that's really pretty up there at the top. I'll probably go some more. See if we can get this edge closer to the edge. I don't like this cell at all, so I'm just gonna run my finger through it. I know you're not supposed to do that, but I'm doing it anyway. Okay. I really like that top part up there, and I think I want to tilt it a little bit. So we're gonna pick it up. See, now I see a thing right here.
Yeah. This would be a little mistake, but it seems to be gone.
Okay. Maybe it just migrated.
Stirred it.
You buried it.
Let's see. Let's find the way to the paint. And we might actually take quite a bit off of the bottom because I want to open this up a lot. Walk it down. And go off those corners. Take it back to the center. We're gonna go that way. Off the bottom. There still seems to be quite a bit of paint moving quickly on here. I think we're going to take a little bit more off. I really like that purple. So we're going to keep all of that, but I'm going to get rid of some of this in the bottle. What do you think? I really like the top part. I don't know if I like this part.
I love this part.
Really?
I really do. This is pretty too. I like this because it's bigger and it like grounds your painting to flow upward.
So you think we should let it dry?
I think we should leave it alone and let it dry.
And that big blue giant cell in the middle.
This one?
Yeah.
Does it
I
bother
don't
you?
want to stick my finger in.
That's the painting's third eye.
Okay, great. All right, we'll stop there. I do like this down here. It kind of reminds me of coral and a coral reef. Let's turn it around so they can see it. This is the top. I love all of this over here where it's like kind of super blown out. And we're getting the base coat to show.
Can you see it?
This one?
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go. Alrighty. Well, that was fun. Very different for me. Lots of fun in this technique, and thank you so much to Karen from Waterfall Acrylics for all her amazing tips and tricks, and a really, really fun class. And thank you to everybody who was there. We had a great time with you guys. It was a lot of fun, and we'll be back with dried results. Thank you, Kelly.
Sure, no problem.
I want more white next time. I think there's a lot of white in that one section, but there's not a lot of white everywhere else. You know, I love those. I don't want to point, but the purple lacing on top of the white.
Yeah.
No, yeah, and that's I love that. I think we're gonna get more cells in that purple.
Yeah.
That
you
was
might.
bothering me.
Well.
Okay, so here are the two faux blooms that I did. The one on the right is the one that I did off camera, and the one that I did on the left is the one that was on camera. The first one is dry, so let's look at that real quick. This one was really interesting to me because the base coat color was a really pretty soft, ethereal, light green color, and apparently it had a lot of gold in it because now it's dry, it kind of looks green gold, which is very interesting. But the bloom pattern on here is really pretty. A lot of beautiful cells in here. A lot of beautiful lacing. Very interesting colors. Like I said, this was the very first one. This was just practice to see how the spinner worked and if I could use the leaf blower. So this is the one that we did on camera. Slight color changes. I lightened up that base coat a lot more, and I'm glad that I did because here it's a very pretty, soft, pale green versus the green gold that we got over here. But this one came out really cool. I love all this lacing up here at the top and these wispy lines. Still a little wet in the center, but so I think the cell pattern not being as tightly laced. First of all, I tilted this one a lot so it moved. Also, this is not the deep base. This is just regular acrylic paint with gel gloss as the pouring medium. So interesting stuff. Not the favorite thing that I've ever done, but you know, just a disclaimer, these are faux blooms. They are not the original Shelly Art bloom recipe or style. Personally, I tend to like some cells in the center, and then I really like these wispy blowout parts, so I tend to blow out the parts to get more wispy. I probably would have done that down here, but Kelly said she really liked this part, so I did not blow it out. But I do really like this purple part in here. Is amazing. That's gorgeous. The white CA, or I'm sorry, the white with the purple cell activator on top of it is really, really pretty. So HOA and Kelly went to Home Depot today and came back with house paint. So we might be playing with these a little bit more now and then because it is fun, and I do like to play with other techniques and explore. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If nothing else, watching the paint blow around and just those amazing cells appear and those streaks happen was really, really cool. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Thank you so much for hanging out with us today, and we will see you real soon. Have a great day. Sorry about that skylight glare on top. It's kind of annoying, but anyway, have a good one. We'll see you soon. Bye bye.